augmentation has become commonplace throughout the developed world.
Exposition by news narration cliché.
Just so we're clear, if this goes wrong, you never existed.
They make this sound unique to Black Ops, but it's the case in every Call of Duty game. We're called Player. Apparently the devs were too lazy to let us customize our name.
Dead system engaging targets.
Corny dead system is corny.
We're sons of bitches. The NRC are known for their brutality.
Thanks for the info dump, Hendrix, because we couldn't have figured out for ourselves that the NRC are brutal. Also, the Americans speak like Brits. Instead of saying the NRC is brutal, or the CIA is stupid, they say the NRC are brutal, or the CIA are stupid.
I'll cut the poor bastard down.
Minister!
Khalil.
Hendrix!
Can you fight, Khalil?
Always.
Not only is the just passed out poor bastard suddenly conscious, but he's able to fight. I'm calling bullshit.
You still seeing Rachel?
That didn't work out.
That's a pity.
The writers intend to write tense dialogue dripping with latent testosterone. Instead, they make it sound like Taylor brutally murdered Rachel.
NRC assault robots moving in. A shitload of them.
I don't think shitload is an acceptable enemy head count in the military.
Don't worry about them. We're built to handle them.
The NPCs aren't smart enough to navigate around obstacles. Lazy.
Minister, are you alright? Can you move?
He asks the minister, who ran all the way up here. Ineffective killing machines are ineffective because of plot.
Man's always gonna be better than machine.
Well, except a chess apparently. Or are we wrong about that?
State-of-the-art stuff back in the day. It'd go on to revolutionize a broad range of military and civilian applications.
Thanks for the update, exposition man.
Unfortunately, the ZSF underestimated the firepower these assholes were packing. They got caught with their pants down, and they took it hard.
Taylor's allusion to assholes, pants down, and taking it hard make us wonder what he's got on his mind. Diaz is both a discount Will Smith and a discount Shia LaBeouf.
Now, bipeds, sophisticated ground units, those are a whole lot trickier, brother. Those sons of bitches got a damn hive mind.
The enemy has a hive mind cliché.
Train go boom.
This is the second time this asshole said train go boom in the last 15 minutes.
Train go boom.
And this is the third.
He doesn't have to. He has a DNI.
DNI is an unfortunate acronym, as I inevitably think of either DNA or DUI whenever I hear DNI.
In extreme circumstances, it is possible to extract that information by force.
Can we turn the drama level down a bit, please? I feel like I'm watching a documentary about serial killers on the History Channel. The terrorist was just lying in a puddle of blood, but there's no blood on his face. Player knows exactly how to interface with the terrorist's DNI, even though he didn't know it was even possible to interface with the DNI just a few minutes ago.
What do you think I'm gonna say next? Outcome. Train go boom.
Taylor is not only an asshole, but he's also predictable.
It's good to know you can make tough decisions when you have to.
Except we weren't consulted when that decision was made. The writers made it for us.
I bet D has 100 that you'd be dead by now.
Wouldn't Player have to retake the simulation until he passed? Or if Player dies in the Matrix, as they say, does he die in real life?
You've been here before, New Blood.
None of the simulation's AI seems the least bit concerned that an armed robot man just broke through the glass ceiling. Hendrix not only wore a Hawaiian shirt to surgery, but the blanket is hovering a good 3 inches above his chest.
Where are we again?
Singapore.
Either Player randomly forgets where he is, or the writers are extremely lazy when it comes to exposition. Either way, it's a sin.
One of my favorite places. Apart from all the ones I actually like.
We're going to go ahead and add on a sin for this shit dialogue.
Oh yeah, this is a CIA op. This is their safe house.
All of this info could have been explained with a generic yet useful subtitle. Instead, they opt for really super corny exposition.
The Immortals run a well-established trade in human flesh. They sell people for whatever purpose you may want them. That's why they attacked the shantytown.
The Immortals run a full-scale attack on a shantytown in order to get slaves and only get 2? Now that's inefficient.
Kane, we're wrapping up our sweep.
Why the f*** does every game have to have these annoying assholes with their shields? Note to developers, we are sick of them.
There's no need for brute force. Sometimes you just need to knock.
That's not knocking, that's putting in the door code.
Look, I know Taylor. There's no way he'd turn on his own.
And they dramatically fade to black.
It's a biometric reader. Scan her hand.
User authenticated. Awaiting secondary input.
So let's get this straight. They scan her hand and discover that there's a secondary input.
2 inputs got to be interchangeable between each sibling.
So they cut off her hand. Now here's where we're confused. We assume that they cut off her hand so they could put her hand on both scanners simultaneously, but they drag her away while they use the severed hand to trigger first one, then the other input. So they totally didn't need to piss her off by cutting off her hand.
I don't buy it. They're being set up. This footage is fake.
Hendricks denies the ocular proof.
Kane, tell him what you told me.
Stupid and cliched Deathbird imagery is stupid and cliched.
Let's not forget the Immortals. We just brainhold one and maim the other.
Yeah, they maimed her, but should she really care that much? Robotics are at such a stage that they've replaced her hand, likely with a better one.
I pulled every piece of intel and schematic available. Whatever's down there isn't on any map.
Oh, no bother, let's just fetch a sonic resonator. Just bring it down there and we'll have a map in... Oh, sorry, wrong game.
Interface with that panel. A quick hack should get you in.
Devs waste the perfect opportunity for a quick puzzle to break the monotony of shooting.
Don't be skittish. It's just a reflex from long-dead programming.
We know this is nitpicky, but what the hell? If the programming still works, then it isn't long dead.
This look like Taylor's work, Hendricks?
Maybe. Single shots to the head.
If Taylor's distinctive mark are single shots to the head, then they aren't very distinctive. We've made dozens of headshots. In the world of Black Ops, breaking glass creates a cloud of dust.
You know what they say about staring into the abyss?
We didn't, but a quick Google yielded something Nietzsche said. We think Nietzsche's a bit too brainy for Hendricks, unless there's another common expression that we're missing.
Blood trails lead this way.
Blood trails? We don't see any blood trails. Do you see any blood trails?
What the hell?
We interrupt Call of Duty Black Ops to bring you Call of Duty Robot Zombies.
It's okay, Hendricks. I can see it. Frozen forest.
Frozen forest? That's gotta be the dumbest name ever assigned to a mystery forest. Sounds like an ice cream creation at Dairy Queen.
The camera feeds show the Immortals are closing in fast, burning and destroying everything in their way.
We think that the hangings are an attempt by the writers to make the player hate the Immortals. A failed attempt. It may sound callous, but we don't really care for those victims.
The Immortals are slaughtering anyone between them and the safe house.
There's no reasonable explanation for why the Immortals would take the time to hang random people, especially since we learned earlier in the game that they run a slave trade.
After what we did to her brother, Gojulan is acting on pure rage. Her soldiers won't show mercy. Not to anyone.
So this is their explanation, but it ends reasonable. The ruthless, rage-driven Gojulan would target the CIA, not storm innocent people's homes and slaughter them.
Let's do what we do best. Kill some bad guys.
Like the old days?
What, have we been killing good guys this whole time? Unconscious character suddenly springs to life when she's touched. Not down there. On the shoulder. We're not filthy, I promise. And there's no good explanation for why Gojulan wouldn't have already killed her. Okay, then to lure him into a trap. But did she really expect that she could take on a bionic bloke single-handedly? Where's her backup?
As of now, we're unplugged.
So, we're on our own.
For those of you who didn't know what unplugged means, you can thank Hendricks for enlightening you. Didn't notice it until now, but Hendricks is a discount Bradley Cooper.
What is the frozen forest?
Hendricks tries to be Batman and fails.
Detonate now!
I think we just killed Hendricks. Did we just kill Hendricks? He was standing there. He said to blow it. We blew it. Yeah, I think we did. But no, we didn't.
You said you would help us. Instead, we lost Ramses. And soon, the rest of Cairo!
Hey, listen up, buddy boy. We've made it abundantly clear since our arrival that we're only here for the Doctor. So chill the F out, mate. Hal momentarily switches franchises and becomes Cortana.
Listen only to the sound of my voice.
Corvus is shit at hypnosis.
Oh, you're just getting a little bit sweet on her now, aren't you? Making plans for a nice house in the country and a perfect little family. Didn't I tell you not to trust her? You're losing your head!
The writers have clearly decided to mask their inability to write good dialogue by making the characters insane. Why are you adding on a sin if it's clever? You shout quietly. Because terrible dialogue is terrible dialogue, that's why.
You killed him. Put him down like an animal.
Technically, Diaz attacked Player, so Player was only acting in self-defense. Oh, right, but Hendricks is insane, so he can't sin this, right? Wrong.
The only reason you're not sitting in an Egyptian army brig right now is because no one is coming to help us.
We tried for 5 minutes to make sense of this statement, but we couldn't. Could someone enlighten us? Is it possible? We're going to assume no.
You need to get out of there!
We know! We're on our way!
I think this is the 3rd or 4th time the writers have created tension by having us escape from a collapsing building.
We just have to keep Hendrix on track. His heart's in the right place. I think he'll do the right thing.
But if the virus takes over, then his heart may move to the wrong place, and he may do the wrong thing. Just saying.
6 months from now, they'll be under a whole new wave of oppression. Mark my words.
Subtle political commentary is not so subtle. Wow, you know you're f***ed when the symbol for death is dead. When player's arm was stabbed earlier, it caused him no pain, but now it seems to be hurting him rather badly.
Hendrix is gone. I'm hurt bad.
You're hurt bad? Your bionic arm stabbed, mate. Take a chill pill and stop being so dramatic. Also, the game rips off the character is slowly going insane thing from Arkham City.
Corvus has given us a way to live on after death.
Looking at Corvus's arm, and considering that his name means crow in Latin, and the crow is a symbol for death, I'm thinking this life after death will be more like a hell.
Every new gimmick and gadget that was embraced by the public, each one presented new ways for our enemies to compromise our security.
Story that depends on technology to be told has a not-so-subtle anti-technology message. That's like promoting sobriety whilst handing out alcohol.
What more do you want? I've told you everything.
An answer. To know the purpose for which I was created.
Corvus is a discount Ultron.
It just grows. Snowballing into a wrecking ball.
Surrender yourself to your dreams.
Player's shift from fighting Corvus to parroting his bullshit was far too quick.
Let them wash over you like the gentle waves of the bluest ocean. Let them envelop you, comfort you.
Yeah, let them comfort you, motherfucker.
What's your name, soldier?
In a frozen forest.
I said, what's your name?
Taylor.
This is like a Christopher Nolan ending, but instead of being ambiguously awesome, it's f***ing stupid and unsatisfying.
They got caught with their pants down, and they took it hard.
Thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Follow us on Twitter, so that way we can let you know when we're coming out with a new video. Like us on Facebook and Google+. Also, if you haven't already, check out my book. It's called Great New World. It is a great book. No, I may be biased, but you can get it on Amazon. There's a link in the annotation card and in the comments. Have a great day.
He's still alive. Lord Vader, can you hear me?
Where am I?
You are in the house of Elrond.
The Drift, Jaeger tech, based on DARPA jet fighter neural systems.
What are they strapping to his neck?
The collar makes sure they can't get away.
And they blow you up. Boom!
I just noticed.
You've got red on you.
I killed them. I killed them all.
Cut the head from the serpent and let its body destroy itself.
Cut off the head of the snake and the body dies.
Oh, shit.
Damn it! There's too many of them!
I'll burn you. I will burn the heart out of you.
When we trained, we learned how we could identify terrorist attacks before they happened.
I thought the punishment usually came after the crime.